Hi guys, this week we're going into Painted World, or sorry, today we're going to Painted World even. The last couple of days, as you may have noticed, we haven't been releasing videos. We've been very busy and overworked here at the office. We've also been working on the website that we've got up and going at the minute, but it's still not finished. Still bits and pieces still need to be fixed on it, but if you go on the website, I'll put in the description below. You'll see what videos we'll hopefully be making to come. But yeah, let's try and do this today anyway. I'll show you inside to try and get everything out of here. I had a few problems in here myself, but I kind of sorted most of them out anyway. Just like these harpies, just pure ripped the face off me and killed me in like one hit. But as long as you watch out for that move, we should be fine here anyway. But I show you a couple of times so you know what to watch out for. I also would recommend bringing some bolts and a crossbow, because pretty much bow and arrow doesn't really work on these guys. But bring the bow and arrow as well with some arrows. I also recommend bringing some toxic plants in with you so you can remove toxic. I forgot all about it and didn't even realise that I was going to need it, so when I came in here I was kind of screwed. As well, when I show you the guys later, don't kill them in front. As I've done some testing so far, it seems if you kill them in front you're going to get poisoned, but if you kill them from behind and roll away, you've got like a couple of second delay to get away before you get poisoned by the toxic. Where I'm at now, there's a body right above you. You can shoot it down with an arrow, but I don't follow that. I do it the long way and come back for it later. For now, we're just gonna continue on here and try and get through this Painted World with as little problems as possible. I can't remember all the stuff that happened in this video, but I'm gonna try and talk you through every little thing the best that I can. It's been that long since I've actually watched it. After you kill these guys, there's one more guy up on these stairs. Just be careful out there when you walk up the stairs, as you're going to see now in a couple of seconds. When you get up here as well, after you kill this guy, there's going to be an item up here. If you run and get it, oh sorry, yeah, run and get it, and then you roll off there at that burn mark where I'm at now. I didn't realise this at the stage yet. If you roll off there, you get another item, and you can maybe avoid fighting these guys, and well, pretty much avoid this. Fierce rape! Fucking bitch is all I could say. Really irritated the shit out of me. So I go back for revenge on these guys. As you can, I came up for my souls as well, like, but I mainly came back for revenge. I've seen with my proximity glove, they pretty much are easy kills and stuff. I don't even know why I did that. Like, it just was a complete fuck up. Just when you see them jump like that, be careful. Also, if they jump off the edge, they're not coming back up, even though they can fly and they have wings. You see them, if they jump off the edge, they die, which I find weird, but it's quite funny as well. As I will also show you later on in the video, I've got a clip of them jumping off edges and stuff, killing themselves. But pretty much, they're easy enough to take care of if you're just careful that move. Especially when there's only one of them, because then that way you can always watch them where they're jumping from and to. Fucking taking you birds. Take that. Anyway. See, I went back to get my poisoned toxic shield here, because I was thinking this might actually help, but it really does not help here at all. What you maybe want is a fireproof shield instead, because these guys shoot a lot of fire at you. So I recommend getting a fire shield. Don't be taking the shield I have. As you see, I'll kill this guy here from the back, on the side even, and nothing happens. So I was happy enough with that. But I do get toxic a lot by these guys, and as you will see in the video, I do get poisoned quite a lot by them. See, I killed it at front and then I got poisoned. So far, it seems to be if you kill them in front, you do get poisoned by them. So do be careful of that. I'm still doing some testing on it, and hopefully by the next video or the one after, I have more testing done, and I can definitely tell you if it's just the front that poisons you or what the crack is. But anyway, let's continue on. As you can see, there's the mine over here. There, that's the one that you fall down on. I try and run and jump to it, but it seems you can't actually. So you actually have to fall down for it. You see, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to jump to it, but I try for it anyway, and nah. And you'll stupid fucking chair. Down here there's a couple of rats, like, and another item. The rats are pretty much easy to dispense, but at the same time they're not attack you unless you back them into a corner. That's the one thing about rats in this game. Unless they're the big rats, they won't bother with you. If you don't bother with them, you can just walk on by them. As you remember from the series. As you see here now, I'm going to head for that. I showed you earlier where to jump from. I'll show you there anyway. You go back up to where them two harpies were, and you just walk off. Like it's like a burned mark on the ground, like that place was up in flames. And it's just left the marks behind. There's also a body over there you can shoot with an arrow down to get, but you can't actually get it until you open up the fog gate door, which we get to way later on here in this video. I'm just being careful watching out for the harpies. Don't see them coming, so I just run and jump off the edge anyway. Dyed fingers. That there is, from what I've been reading on the dyed fingers, it's an item that helps to decrease the invasion time. Not for you to invade somebody else, but for you to be invaded. If you were just recently invaded and used the dyed fingers, that's meant to decrease the time when you can also be invaded again. So someone else could invade you within after you've used them. Unless you have the PvP, there's really no point in using them. Just try and pick up these guys. Probably the best idea if this happens just to roll off that edge and try and get up behind them into like wide open area. And there, like us here, you will definitely get poisoned and you will have some trouble. This area is quite small, it's quite quick, and it's really easy. It's the only problem in this area is watching for them guys jump, and that guy's toxic. Apart from that, this area is pretty much easy and straightforward. Even Priscilla is an easy fight. I did try it a couple times myself now, and I did die, but because I was trying to get the tail. But then I decided to give up on trying to get the cut off the tail and just get the kill anyway. So I'll get the kill, but that'll be in the next video. But for now we're on this one. See, as I was trying to range this guy, like the arrows aren't really all that great. I recommend if you're going to try this here, get a crossbow and some bolts, and then range them that way. Other than that, just if you're going to kill him, try and kill him from the sides of the back. Just always be careful of that. Their toxic is pretty nasty. And it's instant toxic as well, it seems to be. Unless you probably have high resistance to toxic, then you should be fine maybe. Since I actually think I have no resistance on my character to toxic, that's why I was always affected instantly. I remember on my Xbox version now I didn't have this problem. But I think it maybe fills 2 bars normally, so just be careful of that. Just be careful, like check before you fall down. No, but like I know you don't really need to, because if you're watching this here, you should know where if it's safe to fall down there or if it's not to fall down there. But if you're finding areas that I haven't explored yet, and I will say I apologize for not exploring them because I didn't realize they were there. But I am trying to make sure I get everything in the video as best as I can. But this, like, you could even do this here. Like this here, I find quite easy to take care of this guy. Seems if you're close enough to them, they won't blow the fire at you. They just walk towards you, so you can. So if you do want to use your bow and arrows, you can do it this way. And you would avoid the toxic as well, because you're nowhere near them when they explode. They are quite nasty, as you can see. I recommend bringing in at least maybe 20, well, at least 10 of the blossom toxic plants with you anyway, and that way you can make sure that if you do get toxic, you should be fine. You shouldn't hopefully need more than 10 unless you're having problems in here. If you are starting to have problems in here, you can't get out, by the way, once you enter here, so do not enter here unless you're ready. A lot of people don't enter here until after they've cleared a lando. So I recommend, if you don't think you're ready or if it's your first playthrough, do not enter here straight away yet. Wait till you've cleared a lando, or wait till you've done the DLC, which we'll begin to quite soon as well, the new downloaded content. Yeah, in that chest you get that gear from them guys, like, anyway, the Painted Guardian gear. When I got out of here, I actually went and killed a few of them, and I actually finally got my painted curved Guardian blade, and I was actually quite pleased with that. So that just took a while, so I actually finally got it. It seems to be very. The job rate doesn't seem to be too bad on it. It just seems to be a wee bit low. So if you are going to try and farm it, use the bonfire outside the convent and just run in and out and respawn them that way and farm them. As you can see, there's a body there that you can also chop off or shoot with an arrow. I chop it off later on. Actually, I think I chop it off now in a minute. You don't actually have to chop these bodies off. Like, you can shoot them down with an arrow when you get into the area that you can pick them up. I just chop them off here anyway, just to show you where they're at. The item isn't going anywhere anyway, and they will stay down there even if you die or you reset the bonfire or whatever you do. So it's all good anyways. It doesn't matter when you cut the body down. Just always be careful of the edges they got there, because these guys will climb over the edges and stuff to try and get you. To my left right now, as you will see, there's a. I actually don't show you yet right now. But to my left anyway, there's a big dragon. I will be showing you in the next video also how to take care of him. Pretty much the best way to do is run up to the bridge, hit him off a few arrows till he starts moving towards the front of the bridge, and then these stairs here stop here, and then just range him from there, and there sit there and take it like a bitch. Pretty much he is an easy fight, and he's guarding a shield that you will want for Priscilla. It's called the blood kite shield or something. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I remember it's something with blood. But it gives resistance to everything toxic, curse, blood loss, and poison. It's a pretty good shield for a resistance build. So I do recommend getting it anyway. And if you're not going to use it much for this fight, I definitely recommend getting it, because as you will see, Priscilla has a really nasty blood loss effect. At the top of this here, these stairs, is another co-op stone, as they're called. But this is the PvP stone. It's the red stone of PvP or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. But if you're into PvP, it's nice to actually have. It seems if you set it down, you can be summoned into a world at any level above your level. But as you see people setting them down, you can summon them into your world for a PvP battle, and they can be weaker than you. But if you want a tough fight, set yours down and maybe get a wee battle going. Red Sign Superstone, that's what they're called, sorry. Woohoo! We got our PvP stone anyway. I will try and maybe get a PvP fight using it later on. I don't know how lucky or easy it will be to get, but because on the Xbox version and when I spent it on the PlayStation as well, not a lot of people really used the red substones. That was more everyone just used other PvP methods of getting in and out of PvP worlds and stuff. So pretty much, if you want a PvP, really just join a PvP convent, and you should be hopefully PvPing anyway. Forest Hunter is a good PvP convent, as I showed you before. I can't remember the rest of the convents that are PvP at the minute. There's one in my head. I think I need more alcohol. But just be careful anyway, because I went down here and died, as you will see in a couple of seconds. But I think it's a harpy that kills me. As you can see, there's the dragon, and the blood shield's just right up there. He'll also drop dragon scale for upgrading your Drake sword, or if you're in the dragon convent for sorry, that's another PvP convent, the dragon one. If you want to do some PvP, you can give it to the convent of the dragon and get promoted up. And I think you get the dragon armor from the dragon convent as well, which a lot of people are using for the dragon challenge, which just seems to be a quite hard challenge. As you can see, I just run back now anyway and try and clean up and get my souls back. As you can see, this is the area to open up the fog gate. That will also open up the shortcut from the bonfire. Also, right behind you is Priscilla, the gate that's locked. I will show you it here in a couple of seconds, as I will try to open it. This one. That gate leads to Priscilla. That's your boss fight there, and you don't have to fight Priscilla, by the way, and I will show you that in this video as well. The only reason you will need a fighter if you are after the achievement, if you're after her soul, or if you're after the dagger. I can't remember what her soul is made into, or if it is made into anything. But I do be careful of that. Oh, sorry, what? Fuck, my head is away today, and I apologize for that. These guys you don't have to fight, by the way. You can, as soon as you get to the door, if you just run out to the right hand side and around them, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting by them. For some reason, I didn't bother with that there, and I just decided to be a fucktard for a day. And I do apologize for this, but I left it in anyway to show you. You don't have to do this, but if you do wait up too long, this is what happens. They do block your way out, and you do have to kill them that way. You will actually have to kill them then. They drop spear and a Lala's shield. So if you don't have a spear or Lala's shield that you want, these guys drop it so you can farm them. They also, as you can see, they give you 500 souls, which is good. They're quite easy kills because they're so slow and so fat that they really do turn slowly and stuff. They're really easy kills. But if you stand in front of them, they will really mess you up as well. So always try and run around the back of them. And since there's a group of them, if you can get them all to face one way and then run around and take out maybe the back couple, you'll be good to go. But yeah, as you can see, they're quite easy to kill. And like, there's really no point in fighting them unless you're farming for the items. I don't know what I'm doing here. Playing around roses, it seems. As you can oh, send down my soapstone for no apparent reason. I never really got any summons in here for Priscilla, so I don't know if I set them down in the wrong place or if I just wasn't waiting long enough. But if you can, I would use the Dark Souls forums on. There's many Dark Souls forums on many websites. There's the Xbox.com website. There's that's if you play on PC anyway. The Steam ones. There's actually the Dark Souls itself forums. There's many. So I do recommend looking into one there maybe if you're looking for a co-op battle for a certain boss fight. But I didn't bother looking into it, so because it's in a rush trying to get these videos done for you, and even though it's been so long since I've released one, and I do apologize for that. We've just been a wee bit overworked here at the office at the minute. Down here, as you see, I want human there. For the reason is I'm trying to show you this PvP battle. The armor is in the room of Priscilla. You get his armor for it. You'll get when you kill him, you get his whip. But after you kill him as well, if you, some people say you have to quit out of the game after you kill him. But I wouldn't bother quitting out of the game until you get to the room of Priscilla first, and I'll show you where the items you get them at. When you kill him anyway, he is a tough guy to fight. By the way, he's a mage, so do be careful of that. I went in fighting him, as you will see in this video. It's the first fight I had against him. It took me 3 tries. I want to show you my first try and then my third try, because I don't want the video to drag on way too much, because there's a lot of footage here to go through, and I apologize if you guys wanted to see how I feel the second time. I do apologize for that. Just be careful of that stuff, like, because he does mage a lot. I wouldn't bother with maging him with fire because he seems to have the high resistance against fire, as you will see here. I did nothing to him, like 60 damage. That's Wolf Great Combustion, which is killing all enemies. Be careful of that, as you can see, it knocked me clean off the edge. But it's a pretty easy fight. Like, I'll show you how you should be doing it. Keep clear of all edges. Try and get him out into the open. Maybe as he's coming down, shoot a couple of arrows at him. That way you at least some damage onto him by the time he gets to you. So you can see that's him come down, and I'm trying to shoot a couple of arrows in him, which I am completely useless at. Just keep him at range, fight his attacks. I noticed here now, if you hit him with an arrow, he will stay. He'll come in pretty much with the weapon as well if you keep interrupting his magic, which is pretty good then for you, because that way, as you can see, look how easy it is now compared to what it was a couple of seconds ago. It seems that the arrows, but I'm using large arrows, guys, just so that you know, are giving him like a back knock effect. So he's interrupting everything he does, so he's not getting anything off, which is good for us. So just do that method if you want. And if he does get in close enough, you can change to your sword, and just melee him down. But if he starts casting magic again, be careful of that. So I was kind of not paying attention and kind of paid for the task. One thing about this game, I was talking with one of my co-workers about it the other day, fun enough as well. The thing about this game is it does punish you very harshly for any little mistakes you do make. If you're not paying attention, it will punish you for it. If you take a wrong turn, it'll punish you for it. If you do anything that shouldn't be done, you get punished for it. And you also get 30k souls, as you see there, for killing them. Pretty good, some souls and humanity and the notch whip. Then after you've killed him anyway, you pretty much maybe want to head towards Priscilla. So you have to actually go underground, and when you're underground, do be careful under there. I did show you where to go. Oh wait, forgot about the item over here. Acid Surge. Pretty good spell. I've never really used it yet myself, but if I remember reading correctly, it is a pretty good spell. I do show you it here. If I remember correctly, I may have left this up too long, so I do apologize for that. But I just left up long enough for everyone to get a good read of it. Acid Surge. Promise foreseen to the Great Swamp emits acid which endures weapons and armor. Can't really see this. Not all proximity ornates in the Great Swamp. One hears rumors of unknown proximities inhabited in various lands, and this spell is the work of one such outlander. And I'm sorry for pronouncing about half the words there, but I tried to read as fast as I could. So, guys, if you want to read it yourself, just give it a wee pause and go to read over. And I'm sorry for messing half that up there. But this story you cannot get into yet. You need a key, which you will also get down in the sewer area of this area, underground or whatever you want to call it. There's a few hidden walls down there, but you can tell which are the hidden walls anyway because the look of them. They pretty much stand out from the rest of the wall. Oh fuck! I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. See, I thought I saw someone sneak up behind me, but really, they kind of were the other direction coming. So do be careful of that. If you have a katana like I have here at the minute, you can. I've actually found a trick. You can take all 4 of them guys out pretty much one hit like that, which is pretty handy if you have a katana and you can't be pissed fighting them one by one. Saves you less hassle as well. This is where you cut down the other body, which is the one I told you at the start of pushing down with an arrow. These bodies just contain humanity. So if you need humanity at the start, they drop it for you, which is good if you need it for if you can get caught partner and you need to summon them, or if you need to come human to fight Gerard or Jared. I know his name because of J. The guy anyway. This guy shouldn't be down here for some reason. He's down here and I don't know why, so I think he may have fallen down. Do be careful when you're down here low. Try and keep your back against the walls because of them wheels will really mess you up, as you will see in a bit. I kinda rush here and they pretty much do hand me my ass on a silver platter. You will want to clean out this room either way, because you need to spin the contraption here to open up the gate to Priscilla. Once you spin that anyway, the gate is open, but you might want to go on. I don't show you that right away because I'm trying to show you the all items to get down here. So I didn't show you the contraption straight away to show you how to get to Priscilla. Just be careful because the wheels are actually all over this area out here. I think there's about 8 wheels. Or pinwheels even, and just be careful of that. That's them doors as you saw when I hit that wall there. Actually, they're the kind of walls down here. Anytime you see a wall thing like that, it's actually a secret wall, so just give it a slap. Now this is actually how you're meant to do it, and this guy, as you can see, is not here no more. So keep your back against the wall, or pretty much as best as you can, and keep your shield up at all times, and let them spin themselves out. If you can't move from their spin, just let them spin themselves out on your shield. Sometimes they will come at you in 2, so do be careful of that. If you see one spin by, wait a couple of seconds to see if there's no one going to spin by you or not. I recommend going around the outside of this wall, so stay to the right as you exit that cove. Let them fall down from the ceiling or wherever the hell they're coming from. and then just kill him. As you can see, I'm just checking around there for a second wheel just in case. He drop a shield, which is their pinwheel. I don't think the shield's all that great anyway. I think it's called the skeleton shield. But they dropped it now just in case you wanted, and I never checked the stats of it, so I apologize for not showing you that. Just try and take them out one by one if you can. They're pretty easy, as you can see. 1 or 2 hits to kill them. And you guys will probably be a lot more powerful than I am by the time you come here. So you're probably like, what hit them? If I remember correctly, that's just a soul. Brave soul, if I remember correctly. As you can see too, just always try and be careful of that. Really you shouldn't walk up the middle really, like I did there. You probably should just stay to that red wall and walk on around and spawn the rest of the wheels to kill. And then after you killed each wheel, you can go in and get the soul in the middle, and then you can head for the secret door or your contraption. But for now we're gonna head for the secret door after we get back up there, get our souls back, and take care of this little prick. As soon as they spin by, don't worry about running after them. Just look behind you, make sure there's no other wheels spinning at you coming near you. And as you see, I just got the shield there. Just make sure there's no secondary spin, just in case you do get a good smack for it, because they will hit you quite hard as well. Look, I'm tired today. Definitely need more whiskey. Maybe go down and get whiskey after I'm finished doing the commentary for this video. Just keep your shield up as you're walking through these underground tunnels, because there is about 2, 3, maybe 4 of these wheels down here. Not many, like really, but there's a couple anyway inside these tunnels. Pretty much always at the end of the sacred doors. I even tried to find maybe another secret door that wasn't labeled as much, as you will see here in a second. I just run on down and start smacking this kind of wall, even though it doesn't look like a secret wall, but I just marked it just in case, just to double check. But if I remember correctly, that's just the way back up. That takes you back out into the courtyard, right in the middle where the body we cut down, the first body we cut down earlier. That takes you out to the courtyard where that's at, and with all them pricks with the spears. Up these stairs is a hollow, toxic hollow. Just kill him when you get up here. I come up here and I see I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, fuck that, I'm not pulling with you. And then I actually come back for him because it's like, ah, fuck. I remember he dropped actually a spell and I might as well take the poison. So I don't bother with him right now, I come back for him. Also, I kind of wanted to check out the area below, just to make sure I've got everything down here, which I knew I was missing the key, and so I decided to come down and I definitely look for that. And then I decided, I was thinking if after I got all the stuff down here, I'd definitely go up and kill him anyway, even if I misremembered that he actually didn't drop a spell. But it's definitely confirmed he does drop a spell. As I said, we'll show you here after I kill these guys. As you can see, I'm sitting running by over 100k souls right now, not giving a crap about spending them in my level. I'd rather lose them than spend on my level, funny enough. As you've probably seen in some other videos before, I actually lose souls like nothing, because I don't bother with my souls as much. I farm them and let them go to waste. But if you do have that many souls, I would probably recommend leveling up, unless you're trying to make the game harder for yourself, like I am. An all good way to make the game harder is the Calamity Ring, which you get in the new DLC from is it someone called Kenneth? So I know it gives with K. There's a big dragon. It's like a big red dragon that's on the bridge, but only he's a wee bit more easier to fight. Um, as you see, you get Dispel Fire Surge. I haven't tested that yet myself. That was a lot. I was kind of realizing at this stage that I don't have. I've been recording all day. I was getting tired. I was like, well, might as well continue on. I'm trying to rush as much as I can. As there's the contraption that you spin, which will open the gate to Priscilla. Some people would tell me when I get into Painted World, look at the statue, it's actually Priscilla. Now, I don't know if the statue is actually Priscilla or not, but that's what people were telling me. Yeah, I also got a couple of emails there asking me why don't I do a lot of lore in the videos. I'm not great with the lore, as you probably can tell even with my commentary. It's kinda, my commentary isn't all that great, and I do apologise for that. But I've been doing our new game plus, and I'll be playing through probably another game with a different kind of setup and doing it in different ways, make myself challenges and stuff on the company's account, which I will also link at the bottom of the video for you to add if you want the company's gamertag. Feel free to add it. And when we decide to do, when I finish this playthrough and decide to play on the company's account, or if when the other company members are playing through it, you can play with them. I don't know yet. I know I'll probably do a new game plus and record it, but I don't know if I'll do game through the company account and record it. But some people have requested that I do another character and play through it and show you that in different ways and stuff. So I'm thinking about it definitely. As you can see, be careful because there's about 3-4 bird harpies, sorry, up here. But pretty much if you stand here, where I'm standing right there, these harpies won't really bother with you too much. As you can see, here comes one. Comes at me. If you stand with your back against the edge, pretty much is the best way to do this, I've noticed. These harpies pretty much take care of themselves, as you're going to see now. As you see, I jumps right off the edge, has wings, doesn't fly. What the fuck? I'm sitting here like, huh? You know, you know, makes no sense to me. I had a wee giggle at it, and it's funny. You will also get a amber in here, and well, there you go. You get a spell, magic for silence. Can't speak at all. For silence. There we go. But the amber is actually on the floor below, as you can see, and get face ripped again. Now I come back. I don't go this way for my souls. I ignore that, because I don't care about my souls. Instead, I go check the area where we're going now. But I died as well because the harpy actually got me and I wasn't paying attention, which was a stupid mistake. Pretty much when you get down here, kill these guys as quickly as possible. These harpies don't seem to spawn until you get in to a certain place in the place, so try and take these guys out, okay? So as you get over to near the amber, to pick up amber, fuck. I really cannot speak today at all. Tongue-tied, twisted, and everything. When you get over close to the amber, anyway, there you will spawn and they will come at you. So just take them out and then get the amber. I think it's the blacksmith in Orlando that uses this amber. So definitely get it anyway. You kind of want to get all the embers anyway, so that you can upgrade whatever weapons to whatever way you like. Some embers aren't really worth getting unless you really are going to go that path of like a lightning weapon or plus whatever, you know. That's a dark ember, so I must make dark weapons. Or sorry, send weapons into the dark. Um, pretty much after we killed this and got that ember, now pretty much just back up to the top floor. And just take care of everything up here. As you will see again, I go up and spawn all 4 birds, and I think I will actually only fight 1 because, if I remember correctly, 3 of them decided to jump in the hole. And I was like, seriously, how is that at all logical when they have wings and they just jump into somewhere and they die? Kind of reminds me of an old game that I used to play back on PC. These birds that used to, as you say, I die here anyway. Now I come back for revenge. So do be careful of that anyway. As you can see, they come running at you if you stand at the right place, as I've noticed. And my co-worker, Leo, he noticed this as well. If I stand at the right place, they will just run and jump into the hole. As you will see here, I could run over just on the right, like after you spawn them. Kind of just run to the right where they're standing now and stand there, and they will run and jump into the hole. It seems, as you saw that there, he just literally fell into the hole. But the only problem is with them killing themselves to get there is you won't get any items of their body that they drop. I think they only drop that solar souvenir, or solar respire, is it? I can't remember what they actually drop. I think that's all they drop anyway, as you saw in a video before. Sorry, in a clip before. Or earlier in the video, whatever. Fuck, my head's way today. Jesus, I apologize for this, guys. I really do. I haven't had my morning whiskey, so I'm kind of wrecked and stuff. My head's just not in its working order. Fucking, and they get up, they go up to the fucking off license and get some whiskey and bring it back to the office. I've got all my whiskey sitting at home, unfortunately, so I can't actually well, actually, just might go home and pick up my whiskey. Save me spending more money on stuff as well, like. But anyway, as soon as you do all that anyway, probably run back to the bonfire and refuel up on your flasks, your magic spells, or maybe change some weaponry, bring different stuff with you, whatever you feel like doing. But I do recommend going to the bonfire after that. Plus, you want to come back here anyway and get that humanity if you didn't get it before. As you can see, I'm getting it now. Humanity. Yeah. Actually, I'm not going to go to the bonfire. I'm crazy enough. Oh wait. If you're going to fight Priscilla, I recommend probably going back to the bonfire. And just be careful on your way up to Priscilla, because there is a night guard or tower guard. Big tower guard sitting up there. He's ready to kick your ass. Also, there is 6 hollows. Usually when you run by, this guy will not be near you. It's just because I never set up the bonfire, so he didn't reset, so he was still up and kicking down near the bottom floor from my walking about. I would like to actually thank everybody who sent me a message over Xbox Live as well lately, and Anime is a friend. I'm sorry, my friends list is now full, so if you're trying to add my actual account, it's actually quite full, but I will see about maybe making up some space for you guys if you still want to add me. If you still want to add me, leave a comment below or send me an email or contact us in one of the ways below, as I will leave the information. Pretty much careful out there. Anyway, I didn't see that coming. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it, and you can easily forget things about this game. Also, when you're running for this hour guy, I wouldn't recommend running right for him. There's 4 guys at here, as you can see. They came up on the bridge now. What I would do probably is, if you have a good enough sword, try and dagger do a long thrust at them and maybe poke them off the edge before and try and take out as little as possible. Also, do not run up to that arrow guy, because as soon as you run up to that other guy, that Tar Knight starts aggroing you and comes for you. Also, when you're fighting him, don't keep too far away from him. Try and keep your distance close to him. As you can see, I'm actually running away from here at the minute. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you actually need to heal. I wouldn't recommend running away from him, because the further I notice, the further away you get from him, the harder it is to dodge his attacks, and the more powerful some of his attacks become. So do be careful of that and just try and stay in close. As I cut out the walk back here, as you can see, because I don't want to waste as much time as I already have in this video. Just clear our souls there. There we go. Pretty much, as you can see, this area is pretty easy. It's not it's nothing really hard about it. Just few things you need to watch out for, which is the harpies, the toxic, and this bit here when you get up to this bit. Just be careful of this. As you can see, I haven't showed you the undead dragoness here in this video. That's because in the next video I'm actually showing you it, because in the next fight we're doing Priscilla, and I'm actually going to show you in the next video how to get it for Priscilla, and I'm going to show you how to do Priscilla. Just be careful of this guy, because he does have some power attacks. Like great stability shield is recommended for fighting him. Maybe some high endurance as well. I really need to level my endurance. Before I'm going into the abyss, I'm hoping to get to I've been recommended, people saying get to level 50 before I enter the abyss. So I'm gonna probably try it at 45 and see how far I get. So there probably will be a lot of fails, as you will be watching anyway in the videos to come when we get to that part. I'm gonna try a wee bit lower, but if it does seem to be a wee bit too tough, I will level up to 50 or 60 or whatever people recommend. The final boss though is meant to be, some people were saying the final boss is probably the toughest boss in the content, but would be equal to the twins or fucking Smog and Arts or something. You haven't seen these two guys yet. They're actually the next boss fight at Evolutionz, after the Priscilla fight. So you can go in here anyway. I'll go back to on hand what we're doing. Sorry about that. You go in here anyway, and you can talk to Priscilla. You don't actually have to fight her.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
People were saying
thou
that
must returneth whence thou. This land,
if you
I
leave
beg
this area,
of thee.
you get a homeward bone for leaving and not killing her. That's where the armor will be sitting, as you can see. Quit out of the game there if it's not there after you kill the PvP guy. But you do have to kill him before it's there, so do that. And if it's not there, just quit out of the game. You'll be outside the Priscilla room, just come in and run back up there. So once you attack her, by the way, you cannot exit at anytime you run for, let's say, you will die. So do be careful out there. If you're going to attack her, you have to actually kill her to get out then. I should be showing you this in the next video anyway. And that pretty much takes you out. And I actually got the homo bone, but people were saying if you don't kill Priscilla, you get that, but I don't know. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. In the next video, I'll show you Priscilla fight. Take care.